Right, check this out. We got a plug-in hybrid in the garage. Tucson. This is my brother's vehicle, 2023. Nice looking car. This is the same thing as a Sportage. He want me to install this hitch right here. This one here is made by Curt, part number 13485. And then there's a harness that we need to install as well, part number 56420. Harness, you don't need to cut or anything. There's a connector at the end here behind the bumper on the driver's side that needs to pull out and plug it in. So to install this hitch, there's a couple panels and plastic shields that you need to move before you get this thing installed up on the vehicle. And then it holds with 6 bolts and 6 washer, 3 and 3 on each end. So it sounds pretty easy. So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to install this hitch on this 23 Tucson. All right, I was gonna do a quick walk around on this here. This is sick. Nice looking car. Interior here is freaking awesome. It's like gray leather. Vented seats. Not bad, pretty good. Alright, so make sure you put the e-brake on. Quickly jack up the back end. E-brake is on. We'll put a block on the front here so it won't roll over. And let's get started. Alright guys, so we got one jack stand jacked up on one side. You don't need both jack stands, just the one side. This is high enough anyway, so we got lots of room here. So about 2 feet from the ground. But first, we're gonna take out this shield right here. There's a little panel right here. There's a push pin retainers, probably like 4 of them. And then on the front, there's about 3. Looks like a plastic nut. I just used 14mm socket on those nuts right there. Just take them off. Those plastic nuts, it stays with this piece right here. They don't come out. So just gonna zip them off. While you're zipping it off, pull it out. So something like this, I just mostly spray a little bit of nitrogen fluid to soften them up. Brand new vehicle, so there's no dirt or mud. There we go. So this we'll put it on the side. I don't think we're gonna need this anymore because it's gonna be a hitch right here. So we're just gonna put this one back in the trunk. Alright guys, just gonna quickly show you where those 3 bolts I'm talking about that goes in. So here's the hole right here down at the bottom, and then 2 on the side. Okay, so for some vehicle, this will get filled up with mud or dirt. So make sure clean those up with this little wire brush. Go in there, clean those treads. Okay, alright, so those 3 holes. There's one right there, it goes in like that, and then 2 on the side. That would be the same thing on the other side, on the passenger side over there, same thing. Alright, so let's bring up this hitch with our floor jack, and then let's line her up. Alright, let's start with the passenger side here. Make sure you're on the inside of this exhaust pipe right here, okay? So you don't need to take out this exhaust rubber hanger. If you want, you can take it out, but I could manage to pull this exhaust down and then put this hitch up on the top, and then it's up on the frame now, right there. This side is good, and then I'm gonna show you on the other side. All right, driver's side right here. We're gonna bring up the floor jack, bring it up, and then we'll line up the hitch to the bolt hole in the frame. And I think that's good enough. There's a little bit of movement, but we'll line up the bolt hole. We will put a couple bolts here. Grab all your bolts on the driver's side, all 3 of them, and then 3 washers right there. Start with the 1 bolt. So we're just gonna put the first washer first. You can see this washer right here is kind of like curvy. It's kind of like concave. So make sure there's a little teeth right here. You face to the frame like that, and then let's line her up. And then let's go to the other side. Right, passenger side, underneath here, we're gonna line up this hitch or the hole. Line her up. All right, so that's good. All right, guys. So 2 more bolts on the side. So bring it up a little bit, hand tight on one. That one's good, and then hand tight on the second one. There we go. A little bit of a push when you're trying to put that nut in. Make sure to get the floor jack again back in, so that you could bring up this hitch up, so that you can put that bolt right on the hole. Alright guys, so there you go. All the 3 bolts with the 3 nuts, hand tight. Okay, we can adjust this forward or back. There's a little bit of movement when you are trying to adjust this. Now let's go back on the other side. Let's put all the rest of the bolts. Alright, so let's snug up all these bolts right here. I just use impact with a 17mm socket. Alright, we're back on the passenger side here again. So when I'm trying to put these bolts in here, when I'm trying to put a ratchet in, there's no room because of this plastic piece right here. We're just gonna quickly take out this plastic piece. There's no room to put your ratchet right there. So push pin retainers right there, and then plastic nuts on the top. We'll quickly take those out. It's funny because there's no this plastic shield on the driver's side. We don't have to take that one out, so only on the passenger side. So I think, who knows, is that a factory that is not there, or somebody took them out? Who knows? All right, that one's out, the shield. So we're gonna snug this up now. This bolts right here. All right guys, so we're gonna torque this thing to spec, 48 foot-pounds. That's what it says on the manual. There's 1, 2. So the third one here is facing down, so we're just gonna need extension on this. That's 3. This side's good. You don't need to move anything on this side. It's a little tough on this side compared to the driver's side, but you don't need to move anything. Just keep the exhaust hang like that. All 3 bolts are torqued to spec. This side is good. Let's go on the driver's side now. 1, 2, that's 3. Alright guys, check it out. All the bolts are torqued to spec. There's 3 on this side and 3 on the other side. Everything is good. It looks nice and clean. Not bad. So this side here, we're gonna put that shield back on. Pretty easy. 2 push pin retainers right here, and then same thing on the top plastic nut. Alright, that's it guys. Check it out. That's the height of that vehicle. It's not bad. It's probably about 18 inch from the ground. So it's nice and tight installed. All the 3 bolts on that side, and then the 3 bolts on this side. Not bad. That's it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like the video. See you guys again on the next one.